We've got Alkali versus Monthu. By the way, if you need to leave, you can leave now.
Oh, good. I got one more in me.
You got one more in you? Okay, cool. Anyways, this is going to be a banger. We have watched both these players a couple times now on stream, and I have seen a lot of adaptation across the board, a lot of confidence thrown around by both these players. And if there was anyone who, if I were to root for someone here, I honest to God, I'm rooting for Alkali. That counter pick that they got was what was
my
it?
biased commentator?
Listen, you got to root for someone. There's no shame in that.
What do you mean?
I'm a fan right now. I'm really impressed with their play.
I root for sportsmanship.
I think it's funny when Orcane wins.
I root for sportsmanship and a great game. You won't catch me slipping. Not today, Twitch chat.
Not today.
Not today. The YouTube comments can't get me this time. Oh. All good.
All good.
Unless ouch is on the screen. Perfectly neutral.
Yeah, totally neutral. 100%
totally neutral. Perfectly neutral.
Yeah,
No,
and speaking of neutral, we are going
bracket.
to Goat Delta, where we're going to play a lot of that, surely.
A lot of neutral?
A lot of neutral. I love that Ranno skin.
Let me take your poll on something.
Okay.
You think Rivals 2 is neutral heavy or no? You think we play a lot of neutral in this game?
I think if I want to play neutral bad enough, I can make you play neutral with me. Yeah. But like you have to also this assumes we're both playing good characters.
So like who can't play neutral?
Well, sometimes you just have worse neutral, right?
Okay.
Right? Like you could try to play neutral with me. But anyways, we are seeing right now. Speaking of winning neutral and getting a lot of value off that, Monthu is kind of cooking, but just barely missing the closure on that stock. Let's see if we can run away with this, and that is going to be the first stock.
Very nice stuff from Monthu, closing that out. And if you guys could remember to a couple minutes ago, maybe tens of minutes, perhaps an hour.
Okay.
The character that Alkali lost to was actually Ranno on the winner's side of things. So looking for a bit of a revenge run back in terms of the matchup, and Monthu on the server that he wants to be on, presumably looking very clean with the movement. We're not missing wavelands, and so should be starting this set off pretty hot.
Yeah, the pressure is definitely on here, but not able to close that out. Alkali, I jinxed
I like that a lot.
We got a little too ahead of ourselves.
I speak for yourself. I saw that coming.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate decision with that tongue, but refusing to give up, still really just throwing their confidence of covering a lot of space. I really like the way that Monthu was like using the plats and like navigating around them and mixing up like runoff and drop through and just like being very, very ambiguous around it. Alkali really struggling to get a good clean hit here. Oh, you really wanted that to be a sweet spot.
If you do it right. Oh, the high recovery. Gonna get Alkali back to the stage, and now slowly but surely fighting its way back into this.
We needed that one,
man.
chat.
You had it.
Oh no, that does not feel good. We are far beyond the combo window now. We got to get a good DRX or a raw kill, and that was actually just enough to catch it. Already at 74, but using the bubble, refusing to go off stage right now. Let's see if we can hold this on. Great reposition, but the CC says no to you. But we are just, oh my god, we are fighting.
Oh my gosh.
Just barely outside the range of hitting that needle forward air.
I was gonna say, and if he had known that forward air wasn't gonna hit off the needle and had instead just fastball and set up ledge pressure, that could have just been the stock straight up. That being said, a huge reversal is gonna force the up B. Not quite enough to punish, but the tongue is coming out in this situation. Confidence being displayed by Monthu, and I feel like a theme that we've seen today is when the Rannos are feeling confident, we start seeing side Bs come out.
Yeah, I will say too, like that edge guard where he went for the wall jump forward air was immediately like learned lesson of like, oh, that back air didn't sweet spot, like I should try forward air instead, and like almost got the stock off of that. This is really fascinating seeing Alkali also adapting, starting to really slow down here and trying to find a good clean hit, but that is not Ranno. It's just unkillable.
They just grabbed the ledge though.
That was crazy, but finding the kill at 149 though, I will say this is definitely the scariest percent to fight against Ranno because you just explode, and that is gonna be game one for Monthu.
What does happen?
Holy moly. That was
this is a tough matchup.
This is definitely a tough one.
I think we see Alkali doing a very good job of fighting into it and finding those opportunities. I think the biggest thing is catching Ranno off guard sometimes with those puddle strong attacks can be good for breaking the space. As well as like you have good offstage presence, you have good combo game, even against Ranno. So there are opportunities to make things happen, but at any point, Monthu's able to slow the game down and start just playing behind needles. And I think that like, ability to just dictate the pace of the game, whether you're winning or not, is such a boon.
Yeah, I really think it goes a long way when you're able to like get that value. And I think like a lot of times people talk about it. It's like, oh, you just got better combo game. And it's not just like combo game, because we're finding the starters a lot, but the confidence in which Monthu is navigating advantage state, not even just the true confirms, really is going a long way. But as we saw earlier, you know, I mentioned Alkali really likes the stage, and we're seeing them move a lot confidently as well and try to find these opportunities and these openings, and just being a lot more particular with the openings that they're looking for instead of like hardcore scrapping as we saw in this last game.
All I'll say, if this was me, you'd be seeing a couple more needles.
I think you just manifested that, because quite a few just came out right there.
Yeah.
Oh, but that puddle is gonna be on the stage. Oh, here we go.
This is so hard.
No, you can't do
what
that.
What are you doing?
Oh, we got a little ahead of ourselves there. Unfortunate mistake made on
That's
that
like
front.
going through steps 1 through 10 and then you skip 8 to 10 and you die because of it. It's like, no, the recipe. You put in flour instead of sugar. What did you do?
Oh, you know, I will say though, it looks like, speaking of trying to get the recipe down, I think the one cooking a cake here might be Monthu. This is getting a little rough here. We're starting to just like lose more and more of these fights.
Wait.
I think Alkali just needs like one good fight to build that confidence back up, because right now, oh wait, this could be the one. Oh, great DI for Monthu to grab the ledge. And can we find our way out of here? Uh-oh, that is gonna be an uppie on the stage, but getting the wrong hit of the nair is not what we want to see.
Absolutely not. That being said, that extended strong attack, so good at breaking the distance from Ranno.
Oh,
now
again?
Really? Twice?
I need a moment.
I'm stealing something though. You said bacon and cake, and neurons started firing in my brain. The next time Cake loses to a Zetterburn, I'm calling it bacon and cake.
Bacon and cake. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's right. That's going in the.
Oh my god, they were so close to hitting that. That would have been insane. A great reversal, getting off the ledge, refusing to give up the stock. This is the time where I'm not gonna lie. If I was Alkali, I definitely would be running away a little bit. I just like really like hold the stock, but great rinse and repeat right there. That nair, it does kill eventually.
Ranno is so good too at using that ledge invincibility to just throw out aerials, especially because he's floaty enough that you can just drop down, double jump aerial, instantly re-grab the ledge and still keep the pressure on. Not every single character can do that, at least not super reliably. And so Ranno's ability to put a like lingering hitbox there can make recovering against him so challenging, as if it wasn't already.
Yeah, God. But I will say, this is getting a little scary. We have completely evened this out. Oh, and we're starting to mix the DI here. That's the scary part. Again, mixing the DI.
Double.
Oh, Blair,
and Alkali was actually the person we saw earlier mess up the DI on down throw a couple times to his detriment. And so, if Monthu was watching, this is definitely down throw percent being said, going deep and saying checkmate is Alkali.
I love that they did the like slow bubbles. There's something about the bubble where it's just like, you know, sometimes it's like right, and it's just like bonk, and then you're just like, man. Great awareness from Alkali, getting that great catch with the back air, and catching his DI out like or down rather, forcing a low recovery like that, and having the confidence to go out there and close it out. But we are going real quick to Air Armada.
100%.
I will say I'm
hello. You're
not
bad.
a fan of taking Orcane to the stage, and it's literally that exact reason right there. Like, I was about to say that. Like, the universe felt my emotions about that and made that happen.
It's like, you messed up.
It is literally like when you're putting the pressure near the ledge, and if you oopsie, like, you're just going to die. Like, Orcane is one of, if not the strongest character on the ledge. And oh my god, they're just
my
betting it all.
god, what are we doing?
The reality is if they hit it, right, like they died and they have the puddle on the stage, so like they win, right? But like, let's see though if we can get a little bit of momentum here from Monthu. I think they were getting a little desperate from that SD.
And Monthu was the one who was up being a lot past the ledge on this stage, not necessarily so confident in being able to snap the ledge. And so if Alkali notices that potential to put this game away, what are you doing? What are you doing?
They made it. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Oh my god, no.
DI in again, Alkali. If you take anything away from this tournament, it's the DI out down throw. Anything.
I love this game, Blair. I love this game. I love that that can happen. And you could just do the funny flip as the Orcane and live.
Cringe.
And live. But great DI. Oh no.
Hello.
Oh my god, they made it back.
What?
Oh, I'm stressing out. Oh, we got another bubble.
I mean,
on
heads
board.
up stuff from Monthu, able to find that moment to clutch that out, get back to the ledge. Now, getting a reset, not messing up the timing, but you will die to a down smash. And Alkali looking to close out this game 3 on Monthu's counter pick of all things, especially after that early SD. You do not want to be giving this game up when Monthu's offered up a bit of a freebie.
Yeah, no, this is a big one. And we saw in this last game that, you know, Monthu was kind of giving up the stocks a little early to those up Bs. And right now, like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, the momentum is shifting. Monthu is definitely the one controlling the tempo here. And I think this is going to be the moment that matters. We get the F strong, and it's not enough. Oh, the early bubble mixing up for the second one was so good, and jumping just over the bubbles. Blair, this might be the one that closes the stock, and we even it back out. Bringing it all the way back from the SD is huge.
Yeah, calling out that reverse forward air as well with the up air. Gonna be able to take the stop, but missing a tech on the platforms. Aggressive approach. Hot. 23%. But can we make it more?
And we make it more, and we are just taking the momentum. Great forward
don't
air.
crowd cancel that one.
Missing it just barely. We needed to get a back air there. And oh my god, the down tilt. Oh, wrong hitbox. Back on the stage we go. This is not what you want to see.
It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly,
a little ugly. I know, but bring the down here.
Ugly.
Oh, the bubble butt not reacting.
You could have done anything.
Blair, I'm gonna cry. This is so scary.
All right. The bounce on the nair, getting him out of trouble, mixing up that punish timing. Double jump used though.
Here it comes. Side B to the ledge with trading. Oh my god. And being back on the stage, and the puddle is back down.
Very smart. Knowing because of the trade, you're going to get that up B back for free. That being said, the back air sending you back to the ledge. How do you get out of this corner against Ranno? It can be so scary. Why are we crouch canceling at 130?
Oh god, great DI. We lived it. This is so scary because either one of them, if like a good hit hits, they die. Like either one of them. So it's, yeah, we're both playing as far away as we can and trading again with the sour spots on both. Oh, the DI in. Oh,
that's safe. You can't drop shield after fair.
Oh.
That's a classic.
Fear wins again. Fear wins again.
Fear wins again. No, Fear is holding shield. Oh, Fear. Fear could have kept us safe. You gotta be careful. You can't be pressing buttons, Ranno.
That's a game that hurts to lose because they had such a good lead. That's like a confidence killer. I'm really curious to see if Alkali can kind of rebuild off of that, and I think this is a good stage pick as well. Obviously both these characters are really strong on the stage, but we've been getting a lot of really good like explosive moments like we saw in that last game, especially off stage, and so the sooner we can get the Ranno off stage, the better.
I think it's just a comfort stage probably for Alkali as well. I feel like a lot of people kind of default to this stage in terms of like just comfortability, so I could see going here even if, you know, maybe it's not the best stage for the matchup, because you'd rather you personally kind of knew what you were doing and were comfortable than just on paper what is good and bad.
Yeah. No, this is one of those things where it's like we need the confidence, but oh man, I will say Monthu is definitely like, we're seeing a lot of like tempo shifts back and forth, but Monthu I feel like is so good at holding it for so long to get that over and over. Holy.
Wow. Okay. Hey.
Yeah. Immediately closing it back out, though. Great stuff.
Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares? We've been seeing a lot of that today. You notice that? Where it's just
a lot of who cares?
Crazy momentum, and then being like, no, it's cool. And then just, we're all right. I guess we're starting over.
Yeah, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. All right. Stuck in the corner now. The bubble is going to be able to air dodge out of it. Alkali not quite expecting it, but still trying to put on this pressure with neutral air. Such a good move for Orcane. I love that jab. Put him back in a reset situation. People don't often expect that jab to come out and aren't ready to press a button right after it, especially because they don't know if you're going to match it or not. The DI, not quite perfect on that down smash. Going to force a recovery option out of Orcane. Oh, could have down tilted the ledge there, not recognizing that the air dodge was coming out. That being said,
that was a critical error right there from Monthu, going for that nair instead of a Dakis to close out that stock. But let's see if we can find it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was
we nerfed that, by the way.
I did not.
We nerfed that, by the way.
Dan, I'm gonna need you to check that one. I don't like that. That
Actually,
purple too. I don't like that one.
Oh my gosh, and these up tilts. Give me
depths.
4.
Oh my god, all the way to 90.
Disgusting.
Monthu,
that was 0 to 90.
On the sticks, dog.
Maybe CC is good. Maybe CC is good.
Oh my god, and here comes.
Oh, that should be
We're
it.
running away with it again, almost closing it out right there. This could be the end of the set right here.
Why are we rolling?
Catching the puddle, that's huge. It's gonna do it.
All right, you got it anyway.
I want to appreciate like back airing that puddle shot was so important because there was no puddle on stage. That is the #1 priority when you are like dancing around the Orcane, who is like still high enough to shoot it over. You gotta break that. You gotta parry it. That you can't let them do it. That is the most important opportunity to take advantage of. Great stuff from Monthu.